Tallgrass Farm and Studio. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited that we're here because actually this is my very first YouTube video on this channel. And I'm super excited not only to be here, but because today is New Year's Eve 2020. It's almost over, but I think it's gonna leak into next year. But I'm trying to be positive, walking into it slow and finding things to distract myself. How about you? So I am here today with my very first topic for this channel, even though we're going to be doing all kinds of fun things. My first thing I wanted to share with you, and I've been waiting forever to do this, I ordered live plants and cuttings off of Etsy, and I am going to unbox them with you. So this is my first time doing this. I have purchased succulents locally. I have 2 from Walmart, and then I have about 25 that I got at a nursery locally. It was the last day they were open for the season, and they had a sale. First they said they were like 50% off, and I was like, oh, that's great. So I thought we were gonna get a good deal, and we got there, and they're like, you can have 4 for $1. So I spent $6, right? And I got like 22 plants, but then when I brought them home, I started digging like through the dirt, and I was repotting them, and some of them I was just putting new soil because I don't know what kind of soil they were using, but I went ahead and got some cactus soil for them because they are all succulents. And I realized that some of them had babies growing off of them. Some of them had leaves that were kind of separated that were already rooting, which we'll talk about propagation here in a minute. But so those, like, I just had all kinds of cool things going on. One of them had like 5 plants in one itty bitty bucket. And so I have all these little plants, and I have about 100 leaves propagating right now. And some of them look really good. I'm pretty excited. So that is, this is kind of the start to my addiction. My plan with these plants is to be making succulent arrangements. I'm propagating to grow more babies. They will be available for sale at some point next year. I'm working on getting my plant seller's permit, but for right now, I'm just having some fun with them. And I wanted to have an experience with bringing in some plants that are not ever available around here, at least that I can find. And so I stretched as far as I could across the country and made my first online purchase. So little story behind this is that again, it's December 31st and it's cold. I live in Illinois, and I ordered these plants from California. You have to forgive me. I actually have a swollen throat, and I don't know that it's not COVID, but I'm really hoping that it's not COVID, but I think it's just a sinus infection, but hopefully I'm okay. But sorry. Anyway, so I ordered these plants last December 20, no, I ordered these plants on December 14th. On December 19th, they had not shipped. So I emailed the seller and I said, hey, look, like, we all know that the post office is super backed up, and I really want these plants to come alive to me. And even though another company might, you know, it might still be slow, I might have a better chance of getting them alive. And they agreed. They said, no problem. Thanks, dude. Okay, so that was December 19th. On December 21st, they scanned my box in at the United States Post Office priority mail. So it is now December 31st, as I said. So 10 days later, my plants were supposed to be here on Monday. It is Thursday, so 4 days late. And I don't blame the seller, but it's still kind of a bummer. But I have not opened this box yet. It's completely still sealed. I don't really want to show the address, but it's completely sealed. So I have no idea if these plants are alive. And so we're going to find this out together. And I'm really excited. So let's do this. I've never done anything. I've never ordered this much stuff off the internet at one time. I haven't spent this much money. I can't find my my box knife. Okay, so, oh, there it is. So be careful if you ever open a box with one of these things. Sorry you can't see the plants at the same time, but I will pick the box up once I get it cut open, as soon as I can figure out which side is the top. And okay, gently, because we don't want to like stab them. isn't working very well. I'm afraid to stab any plants. Okay. My, oh my. What am I doing? Okay, I got one side open. I'm super excited. This is like better than Christmas, by the way. This is kind of, it's Christmas. Okay, I can rip it from here. All right, I think we got it. Oh, here comes Darby. No, Darby, you can't have that, buddy. You gotta stay back. Okay. There, we got it. Okay, super excited. Okay. So, just so you can see, their business card is in there, and I'm gonna leave it in there. A little shout out. So I got these plants from Surfside Succulents. This is what it looks like on the inside. Again, this should be 4 potted plants, 10 cuttings, and 50 leaves. 3 of the plants that I ordered were mystery plants, so I let them pick. I have no idea what's in this box, except for, you know, the stuff that I did pick. So, and the other potted plant is actually like a 2-inch pot of, I got a string of pearls because they're super pretty. This, I think this is a heat pack, which is not warm because they only last for 72 hours, but let's hope it did a good job and kept my baby safe. Ooh, okay, here we go. So excited. Okay, next layer. I know I'm probably lame. Oops. So I'm guessing that this is probably the cuttings. Let's see what we have here. It's a little wet, which is probably a good thing. That means they're not dried out. Although succulents like to be dry, but they probably needed a little moisture for this trip to keep them safe. All right. Oh my goodness! I'm so excited. Look guys. These are my leaves, but look, there's already, can you see that? I don't know where the camera is. Also a new phone. It's not, oh, Darby, you can't eat the plants. You see the little, stop eating my plants. I'm gonna say hi, Darby. Say hi. No, don't stay out of the box. Okay. I can't show it to you because there's babies and roots. That's super excited. So this would be my, I think that these are just the leaves. There's a cactus in here. No, is that a I don't even know what half this stuff is, but that kind of looks like a cutting, but it might be a leaf from a cactus. Yeah. So one of the things that I do know is that I'm gonna have to keep these babies away from my other babies for a little bit, and we're gonna put them in quarantine just to make sure. Ooh, look at the little finger thingies. I don't know what it is. I'm sure somebody can tell me what these things are. Like, there's these things called baby toes or something that I really want. My biggest fascination with these plants, oh, see, that one has a baby growing on it. God, I can't see, it's not coming into focus. Let's see. Come on, iPhone. There, can we focus it right there? It's not focusing. Aww. So this is a brand new iPhone too, so I have no idea what's going on with this camera. But okay, so what I'm showing you here is, oh, there it goes. The leaf is actually about to die. It's pretty much dead, but the beautiful thing is there is actually a rooted plant at the end of this. So this is what happens when you propagate. You can pop the leaf off the plant, you gotta be careful with them, but and you leave it out like on a paper towel and you let it dry, and then it calluses over where it connected to the plant, and in that spot, as long as it heals okay, then it will grow baby plants. A lot of these leaves have plants on them. I'm super excited. Surfside Succulents, thank you so much for sending me these awesome leaf cuttings. Like this one, like, look at that. Like, I thought I was gonna get a bunch of calloused over leaves that may or may not work out. Like, this is super awesome. Okay. I will probably keep digging through this later because you guys probably don't want to sit and watch me do this for an hour, because I totally will. Yeah, this is great. Ooh, there's some bean looking like things. Super exciting. Okay. Yeah. There's babies. There's baby plants on a ton of these leaves. Super exciting. Okay. So how do I not let the dog get those? We'll set that over there. All right, next, let's see what else we got. Oop, here's a pot. Now this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm guessing this is probably my pearls. Maybe I got the 4-inch pot. I thought I got the 2-inch, but it might be the 4-inch. These things are super cool, if this is what it is. Oh, and they are packed really well. Ooh, it is the string of pearls. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's a little pot inside of a big pot. Oh, they packed these great. They look great. They did a good job. They're gonna get a big fat 5-star review from me. Look at these beautiful things. So these, hopefully it doesn't fall apart when I touch it, because they're super, like, they're hardy plants, but they're also kind of fragile. Like, they hang over, and then they get like all these little strings hang over, and they grow big and bushy, and then they get like this big. And to buy a big plant like this, I mean, it's like 40 or 50 bucks. So yeah, but I'm excited because there's so much going on in here. Those are so cool. They did a great job of packing these. Like, I hardly have, so far, like, nothing is dead. Like, we're having freezing rain, freezing temperatures, way below freezing. Like, they did a really good job of packing these. All right, so I have no idea what's going on. I thought I only ordered 3 plants, so okay. I think they might have stuck some extras. I think the cuttings must be, I don't know what they did here. I guess some of these, maybe the cuttings were in with leaves. I'm a little confused about it. I might have to ask them. Ooh, that one's mushy. Okay. I don't see the cuttings, but, so I have these mystery plants. So anything else in here, I don't know what it is. I'll let them tell me, but I'd only ordered 3 and there's 5. So it looks like they might have hooked me up a little bit too. Oh look, there's a little plant hanging out the top. I'm so excited. Okay. We're still unpacking here. Oh, I only got 13 minutes left. 13 minutes. So I'm new to YouTube, right? I think I only get a 15-minute allotment on my first videos. Here we go. Mystery plant number 1. I have no clue what it is, but it is beautiful. It looks like it might need to be warmed up. Give it a couple days. Oop, well, there's an extra leaf because that one just fell off. Succulents do this. Like, it's super normal. Like, leaves come off, then they scab over. Like I said, you can replant them. It's not a waste by any means. Super exciting. Okay, I have no idea what any of these are, but I'll find out, and we'll do another video about that later. Okay, and then this one. Oh, I don't know what this is, but these are adorable. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the heck it is, but look at how cute these are. Oh my gosh. And I'm just spilling stuff everywhere. Don't eat that dirty. Look at the baby little plants. Oh, they kind of look like baby echeverias maybe, but it's not. Oh, it would be so cool if this was a donkey's tail, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to ask them. Okay, let's try. This is super exciting. Oh, okay, these are the cuttings, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so they did send me my cuttings. I was like, where are they? Okay, so this is a cutted plant. They take the top off, or the baby plants, off of a mother plant, and then you, again, let them scab over. You can kind of see it kind of looks like a scab, like if you scraped your elbow on the playground. And that one's ready to be soiled. They're like, these are great looking. They're beautiful. I don't know what any of them are, but they are beautiful. Oh, look at it. I love these little, like, I think they're like called, ooh, they're called like jelly bean plants or something. I'm super excited. Very, very, very happy. Very happy. There's all kinds. Would you like a flower? They look so much like little flowers, but they're not. They're like, you know, in the family of a cactus, and or cactuses or succulents, and they all are different kinds of plants, but they're so amazing. And the cool thing about a lot of these is, like, when you put them in the sun, like, you actually can stress them out and like not water them very much. Oh, I wanted one of these. And they get really pretty colors, and it's not a bad thing to do that to your succulents. Like, a lot of house plants, like, you don't want to stress them out and like underwater them because they'll just die. Succulents love it. Oop. I have a big one of these, but now I have a little one too. I actually have a couple of leaves like this propagating in my soil right now. Yeah, this is so cool. Like, I keep pulling them out. I thought there was only going to be 10. So I think that they hooked me up all over the place in this little journey. Okay, cool. So again, there's way more than I expected in this box, and everything is super healthy. So no disappointments. I was so nervous. I was like, my plants are going to be dead. Or not. Okay. What is in this box? So I had 3 mystery, ooh, I keep dumping stuff. 3 mystery plants. So right now I have 2 of those opened. And my cutting and my leaves. Oh, it's a jelly bean. No, are these the baby toes? Oh, somebody tell me what these are. They're like baby toes. Yay! These are going to make beautiful arrangements. Like, one of the things that I'm really hoping to do is to make some of those wreaths. Like, you can like take a wreath, and I don't know how you do it, but I'm going to learn, and it's going to be cool. I'm excited. So make sure you subscribe, and you can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there while I'm doing this. And it's Tall Grass Farm and Studio. This one is upside down in the dirt. Oh my goodness, what is this? So they definitely sent me an extra plant, which is great, but it came out of the dirt. I don't know if they meant for that to happen, but yeah, so instead of 3 mystery plants, I got 4. And I don't know how many cuttings are here, but by the looks of it, they said they were going to send, it said 50, but I don't know the exact number, but there's so many. Look at this thing I just pulled out of there. What is this? It like, oh, it's beautiful. It's like kind of translucent and a little pink. And yeah, looks good though, whatever it is. I'm super happy. Like, Surfside Succulents. Like, yeah, I am planning on selling plants. So I'm name dropping right now one of my suppliers right off the bat. And I have no problems with that because it might be many, many months. So if you're wanting to order winter plants right now, I would say that you're going to have a safe bet ordering with this nursery. They're out of San Diego, California, and they're on Etsy. So I'll put a link down at the bottom because I'm cool like that. And again, I'm really excited. This journey is just beginning for me. So as you see, like, all this that is around me, all the stuff that I've got sitting in front of me, it's just the beginning. I have an obsession already. I've seen some cactuses. Oh, today I went out to get some things with Sam, my husband, and we went into this place, and there was cactuses, like big, tall cactuses, which you do not see in Illinois. And they had this one, and it was like a big bushy plant, and they were like these legs or whatever, arms you want to, whatever you want to call them, were like, I mean, 3, 4, 5 foot long, and they seriously were just like, my eyes just drew right to it. There's plants everywhere, but this one plant, because I'd never seen anything like it. So there's a little bit of a debate going on in the Plant Mom group on Facebook. Is this a dragon fruit plant, or is it a dogtail cactus? No clue. I have no idea. I don't know how I'm going to figure out which one is right, but I'm just going to have to do some more research, I guess, and I'm going to go ahead and try to root this baby too. So this was a freebie somebody gave me at a store today. It wasn't a plant store. They just happened to have some plants for sale, and I didn't tell them that I had an obsession. I was just like, what is this? And they're like, oh, why don't you take a piece? And I said, okay, I will. So I did, and here it is, and I'm going to plant it. So this is a really exciting adventure getting started, and if you want to follow along, subscribe. I'll be talking about more than plants. This is video number 1, which is exciting for us, but we'll be doing all kinds of different planting. I'm going to be getting into herbs and outdoor plants as well. I'm going to be ordering some chickens, where I'm looking around the farms around us to adopt a couple of goats in the spring. And we are also, both my husband and I are artists, crafters. I have an MFA in illustration. Well, no, I don't have it yet. I'm working on my MFA in illustration. I have a master's degree in visual communication. I do a lot of graphic design. I have a couple Etsy shops. We do both digital download and physical products. We're both doing macrame projects right now, and we're working on opening up a shop on Facebook and Instagram. We do love Etsy. It has done a lot for us, but we're going to try this different route and just kind of as a test and see what happens. So there's a lot coming. Again, we're out in central Illinois, a little bit off the grid, living with, I mean, basically we have cows in our front yard. They're not ours, but they're right there mooing at us every day, and our puppy's loving it, and we're super excited. We have a little less than an acre of land, and we can't wait till the spring so we can really get out there and start digging in the ground. And we're going to be knocking stuff down and building things, and we're going to actually be doing a couple craft fair things out here and letting vendors come out on our property during some local like, it's like actually like a central Illinois, they call it the Spoon River Drive. If you're from this area, you might be familiar with it. We're gonna have vendors on our property during the new, they're doing a spring one in May 1st and 2nd. So it's gonna be awesome. This whole year we're super excited for it, but I have to stop talking before my throat falls out of my face, because it's like super swollen and I have like a splitting headache. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I want everybody to have a super safe and happy New Year's, and I am not gonna give 2021 too much excitement as far as the generalness of the year. A lot of bad things have happened in 2020, so it's just kind of let's hope for the best kind of situation for most of us, but hopefully I can give you some things to do, some things to learn. I'll be sharing some different experiences with you, like these unboxings. Like every time I order, I'll do this for you. So it'll be fun. And when I learn how to do some arrangements, I'll show you how I do it and some of the tips that I'm picking up along the way. And so that's all. Make sure you subscribe below. Don't leave a girl hanging, right? And Instagram, Facebook, Tall Grass Farm and Studio. I'll see you later. Thanks so much for stopping by.